Welcome to the Babble by Pearl River Flow. We've got a special treat for you this week. We're taking a break from the interviews and going to do a little meditation. That's right, you can get your chakras and your mind and your body all aligned with the Pearl River Flow message, which is trash. Also coming up this week, we're going to have a brief word from our sponsors. Our sponsors this week are Xenopharm, makers of Philoltrix, the only medication for mild to moderate eyelash mite infestation. If you aren't already checking us out on the internet, you can find us at pearlriverflow.com. We're on Satchel. We're on Facebook, Pearl River Flow. We're on Twitter, at Pearl River Flow, and Instagram, at Pearl River Flow. Honestly, if you didn't know that already, you probably didn't find the podcast, so I don't really know why I'm repeating it, other than to say Facebook, the Book of Faces. That's where we can be found. We do some live shows. Those will be announced on, the usual Facebook, Twitter, Instagram sort of thing. So, look, you know how to use the internet. You know how to find us. If you want to be interviewed, look up Be Interviewed in Pearl River Flow on something like Google. Use Google. You could Bing it, sure. I mainly just say that because I want to bring You Can Bing It into conversation. It makes me sound like a weird, nerdy De Niro character. Actually, never mind. Don't Bing it. Just Google it or search it up with a Yahoo. Yahoo it? Is that a thing? Do people still Alta Vista? I don't know. Anyway, you're listening to Pearl River Flow's The Babble. Let's relax today and do a little meditation, huh? Let's begin. Good evening. I realize it's probably been a very stressful week for everybody, so today on The Babble we're going to have a little guided meditation. Something to ease the nerves, soothe the soul. First, you're going to want to get out your yoga mat or yoga chair or yoga pillow or whatever it is that you sit on while you relax. Now, let's begin. Get comfortable. Close your eyes. Are you seated? Are your eyes closed? Good. Imagine your chakras. Your root chakra, down at the bottom, ready to go, relaxed. Your spleen chakra, oozing, perhaps pumping a bit of juice. Your stomach chakra, can you feel it? Can you feel it moving about? It's digesting. Envision it digesting, squirming a bit, making sure that all that food goes to you. Imagine your spleen chakra coming in alignment with your stomach chakra and your root chakra. There's a light. Comes from the root to the spleen to the stomach. Now it's going up into the heart chakra. The heart chakra, where you can feel your heart beating. You don't know what it's pumping, do you? It works hard. You should let it relax. Think about your heart relaxing, taking a break, going on vacation. Where does it go? Does it go to a museum? Does it go to the beach? Is it there without you? Look how happy it is without you, not being in your body, not having to be aligned with your root chakra and your spleen chakra and your stomach chakra, all of their juices oozing and squirting into your crevices and body cavities. But your heart chakra has to be in alignment. It has to stay in your body until, well, let's not think about that. Let's concentrate on your breathing. Close your eyes. Now open them. Now close them again. Now open them again. Blink. You are now consciously aware of your blinking. Don't forget to blink. You don't want your eyes to wither up, do you? And dry out? No. Now you must be aware of every blink that you take. Close your eyes. Don't open them. Next, we're going to concentrate on your breathing. Don't imagine your dried out eyes. Don't imagine that you have to be aware of your blinking. Take a deep breath. Let all of the things in the air go into your lungs. Feel your lung chakras chakraing up against your heart chakra, letting that wonderful stuff in the air get into your blood. Your blood, imagine it as a thick, black sludge, full of every disappointment that you've ever felt, flowing through your body. It gets into your spleen chakra, which exudes ichor, various juices, unsavory things that go into your stomach chakra and your root chakra. Imagine your poor heart and lung chakras hearting and lunging and chakraing in a circle, the circle of life, the wheel that keeps on turning, turning. Breathe in. Hold it. Feel all those wonderful little particles in the air soaking into your lungs. Breathe out. Keep breathing out. Let all of that air out. I know you want to take a breath. We all do. But don't. Not yet. The air isn't good for you. Not here. It may be poisonous. But you need it, don't you? You need it to live. You need it so all those chakras can keep on shocking. Breathe in. Feel it. Feel that throat chakra opening up. Tilt your head back. Now you are aware of your own breathing. You'll want to continue being aware of your own breathing, making sure that you concentrate on breathing out, making sure that you concentrate on breathing in. Each breath must be perfect, the exact same amount of time spent breathing out as breathing in, or else your yin and your yang will become unbalanced, and you will die. Perhaps you've already breathed in more than you've breathed out in your lifetime. There's no way to know. Breathe in. Breathe out. You are imperfect. As you're concentrating on your throat chakra, become aware of your tongue. I want you to visualize your tongue and your throat. At the end of it, in your mouth. It's there. It's in the way. Become aware of your tongue there in your mouth, between your teeth, blocking your throat. Become aware of it. Concentrate on your tongue in your mouth. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to swallow. I want you to become aware of your swallowing. You'll want to consciously control your swallowing by swallowing now. Swallow. Now that you're aware of your swallowing, think about doing it. Keeping your eyes closed so you don't have to think about blinking. Think about your tongue and your mouth. It's an important part of the Pearl River Flow yoga technique is to consider these things. All right, now let's take a break for a quick message from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is Xenofarm. This episode of the Babble by Pearl River Flow is brought to you by Philaltrix. Philaltrix by Xenofarm. Philaltrix is the only medication approved for mild to moderate cases of eyelash mite infestations. Do you or someone you love suffer from mild to moderate infestation of eyelash mites? If so, ask your doctor about Philaltrix. Philaltrix is a new class of selective sanguinary inhibitor that can help you with a mild to moderate case of eyelash mite infestation. Philaltrix is not for sufferers of major eyelash mite infestations. In up to half of cases, Philaltrix completely or partially removed eyelash mite infestation. Do not take Philaltrix if you are pregnant, may become pregnant, may impregnate someone, or come within 6 meters of someone who is pregnant. The most common side effect is ocular bleeding. Minor bleeding may occur. Alert your doctor if your eyes or other orifices begin bleeding. Do not take Philaltrix if you plan on bleeding. Excessive bruises, bleeding, or exsanguination are signs of serious side effects. Discontinue use of Philaltrix if you bleed for more than 5 hours or if your blood shoots more than 1 meter at any point. Other side effects may include death, cancer of the penis, dizziness, nausea, loss of appetite, bleeding, insomnia, depression, warmongering, kidney failure, liver expulsion, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, rectal bleeding, anal leakage, male pregnancy, and paranoia. If you are paranoid or are an employee of the intelligence community or the Xenofarm Pharmaceuticals, please do not take Philaltrix. 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 Just because everyone else has eyelash mites doesn't mean you should. Be mite-free. Ask your doctor about Philaltrix today. Philaltrix by Xenofarm. All right, now that we've had a break for our sponsors, let's get back to the Pearl River Flow guided meditation. Are you concentrating on your breathing? Did you forget to breathe? Are you dead? Remember to breathe. 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 Become aware of your spit. Swallow with your tongue. Feel your throat chakra align with your heart chakra and your lung chakra and your other throat chakra. If you do not have a second throat, then this isn't for you. Now, with all of your chakras in alignment, imagine how much better it would be with 2 throats. Yes, you would have 1 throat for breathing and 1 throat for swallowing. You wouldn't choke and die as food became clogged in your lungs. It's really not ideal, is it? But you evolved from a fish, and so you have but 1 opening. It goes all the way through you. Imagine it beginning at your lips. Your pale lips, cold, chapped, going into your mouth, which is full of germs, down your throat with its various secretions, then into your stomach, which emits all of the juices that you need, all of your wonderful stomach juices with their terribly low pH, dissolving your food. Imagine your stomach acids dissolving your food. Can you feel it? Can you feel the thing that was become less, dissolving into its component molecules so that your intestines can absorb it? Take a deep breath. Align your chakras. You have 36 chakras. None of them are in your kneecaps. Forget your kneecaps. Don't think about your kneecaps. Your kneecaps bend the wrong way. Think about it. If we were meant to walk on 2 legs, our knees would bend backwards. That would be better, wouldn't it? But no, we are meant to climb in the trees, to swim in the water, to fly. You crawl upon the earth. You would be better crawling on 4 legs. You were meant to. Go back to it. Imagine yourself devolving, becoming more of an ape, becoming a squirrel, becoming a hairy lizard thing crawling amongst the ruins of the great dinosaurs. Imagine yourself devolving into a thing that barely has lungs. Can you align your lungfish chakra? Try to breathe in without those. Imagine yourself with gills. Imagine your spine fused into a single bone. You are the notochord. The notochord is you. It lives inside you. Try to get in touch with your inner fish. Are your eyes closed? You have to keep them that way. Relax. Imagine yourself as a pathetic lungfish, gasping for air, sprawled across the mud of the ancient earth. Does the lungfish have his chakras in alignment? Imagine yourself trying to climb a tree, trying to swing from its limbs. Does the monkey have his chakras in alignment? The monkey is as anxious as you are, terrified and afraid. The monkey knows it may starve. The monkey knows that something may eat it. But you have your chakras in alignment. All 27, or 36, or 72, or 23. I don't know how many chakras you have. We have a lot of very evolved listeners, and a lot of very devolved listeners. We're coming to an end of the Pearl River Flow meditation. I want you to imagine a light at the top of your head. It's lifting you into the sky. You pass harmlessly through your ceiling and through your roof. You are weightless. You feel weightless, transparent, ethereal. Your chakras are all in alignment, even the one in your spleen, even the one in your gallbladder. You feel yourself floating into the sky. You see a great door before you. The door is round, like an eye or an iris. Imagine the light growing brighter and brighter. Go into the light. Go into the light. You try to concentrate on your breathing now, but something else is doing it for you, controlling it. You can only hope that it won't stop. Feel yourself floating. You are no longer seated. You were laying down on a table. You feel your mind separate. There's someone else in your mind with you. Imagine your skull. Someone else inside. They're telling you that they're doing this for the good of your planet. Their fingers are in your skull, in your mind. You want to take a deep breath. You want to scream, but they are breathing for you. Feel the light. Look into their big, blank, black eyes. You know it's for the best. You've been enjoying the Pearl River Flow meditation. They are in charge of the transmission. You know now why you needed to get your chakras in alignment, why you needed to close your eyes, why you needed to concentrate on the light. They have you now. We're sorry, dear listener. They want to know what you've done with the place. Their planet, Earth. You see, a few billion years ago, they left a fridge here, unattended. The food went bad. The spoilage became the first life forms on this earth, so they feel somewhat responsible. Although ultimately they are blaming all of this on you. All of the world's problems. You can feel them think it. They know. You know now what they know. You know that this is all your fault. And now they're going to want to find out why it all went wrong. They've blamed you. They know what they are talking about. We're sorry. We hope you can escape their grasp and tune in next week. Good night.